Okay, so now we gonna start with the first technique of baseband modulation or baseband transmission, that is called PCM, pulse coded modulation. Okay, so this will be the flow chart of pulse coded modulation. So there will be a message signal in continuous domain. It will pass through a low pass filter, which is also called as anti-aliasing filter, just to prevent your message signal to be aliased during sampling. That's why we are passing the message signal first through LPF, and that is why it is called anti-aliasing filter. So, and then it goes through the technique of sampling, and then it goes through the technique of quantization, encoding. This encoding was same as NRZ or on-off encoding, and you get a PCM signal, pulse coded modulated signal. Okay, then this PCM goes to a regenerative repeater just to increase the strength of this PCM. So at the output of regenerative repeater you will also get a PCM signal, but this PCM signal will be way better in terms of quality, or in strength it will be better than this one. Okay, so during the journey you will be using this regenerative repeater more and more, and you will be increasing the strength, because during the transmission and when PCM signal goes through the channel, the quality of the PCM signal decreases, so regenerative repeater increases the quality. Okay, so it has to be installed at certain distances. Okay, so you will get a PCM signal at the end of the last regenerative repeater. PCM signal will go through a decoder just to cancel the effect of encoding, and then it goes through a LPF low pass filter just to cancel the effect of sampler, and that is done by reconstruction filter, if you might be knowing from the sampling technique. And what you get is the message signal. You will get your original message signal. Remember, here we cannot undo the effect of quantizer. This is a lossy technique. Okay, so you can undo the effect of sampler and encoding, but quantization is a lossy process, and you will lose a bit of message signal during this technique. Okay, so you can say that whatever you will recover here at the end will not be similar to message signal what you send, but it will be very close to the message signal what you send, so it will not make any difference. Okay, so this is one point I want to mention. Second thing, the top row is transmitter section, the middle row is channel section, and this is your the last row is receiver section. Okay, so that's how it goes, and this is the channel part. Okay, so regenerative repeater will be used in channel. Okay, and what else? Regenerator whatever the noise will come during the transmission throughout the channel, whatever noise will add to PCM signal will be totally removed by the regenerative repeater. Okay, so there are two purposes. First, it the regenerative repeater removes the noise completely, plus it means it provides a good strength to the PCM signal. Okay, so these are the two use of regenerative repeater. This LPF is different than this LPF. This is anti-aliasing filter, this is reconstruction filter. This is to restrict the message signal so that you will not face any aliasing during sampling, and this is to cancel the effect of sampling, reconstruction filter. Okay, so this will be the flowchart of pulse coded modulation, which is our first technique of baseband transmission or baseband modulation. Okay,